Hi, everyone. I'm going to share my Ancestry DNA test that I just ordered a couple of months ago. I wholly recommend it to everybody that's interested in ancestry and genealogy. It just takes it to a new level, I think, and you can find some uh, mysteries that may have existed within your family about where you're from, so on and so forth. It's very interesting. So, here on the main screen, you can see on the video I'm at the Ancestry DNA order page, and you're going to see where it says only $99. Well, if you don't mind paying that, then you can go ahead and click that button and order it right away. I would recommend waiting. They do have sales mainly around the holidays, major holidays, that is, in addition to Christmas and New Year's. So, Father's Day, Mother's Day, that sort of thing as well. When they come around, there's always tests, discounts of up to $20. I think just the other day it was $79.99 plus your shipping, which is $9.95. So wait for those sales. Grab a kit for you or the missus, maybe even one of your relatives, and you'll be on your way to building a great DNA database for the family. All right, I've signed on to my Ancestry web page here where all of my family tree exists, and I've done some extensive lookups on it over the past year. I've always been interested in genealogy, but for some reason in the last year, it really took it to a new height. And last year, as well as the year that I did my DNA test. So, what I suggest is start your tree. Of course, you're going to start off slowly, depending on how much you know about your family, and namely get some birth dates if you can. Talk to aunts, uncles, grandmothers, grandfathers. You need the name and you need the birthday. That'll get you started. And chances are maybe somebody else on the web has already done a lot of research as well. So you can compare their trees to yours, maybe get some fresh information, and be well on your way to building a tree that's got a couple hundred people in it, and hopefully going back 100 or 200 years. All right, let's look at my DNA test results here on the next screen. But before I reveal the DNA test results, I just wanted to say for many years, my father's side of the family, he thought he had a tremendous German background due to his stepfather raising him, and he never really knew his real father. So for many, many, many years, even as I was a kid growing up, my father thought he was at least a quarter to a half German in descent. And so did I, naturally, because that's what I've been told. So in the last couple years, I've did additional research, and I found out that that is not the case. Let's take a look at the results now. I don't want to keep you in suspense any longer. And here's my page with the results. You can see it gives you your ethnicity estimate. And if you take a look at mine there on my page, turns out I'm 66% Irish, according to the results on Ancestry.com DNA test, and 25% Great Britain. 9% other regions. You'll see that most of your tests that come back, you're going to get a full readout from Ancestry.com. And let's just click on the full ethnicity estimate here. It'll show you a little map, as we can see up here in the center of the screen. And you notice that these areas for the British Isles overlap. So that may mean that you have more in the United Kingdom than you have in Ireland, or vice versa. But it's overlapping there to show you that, yeah, this is about where your ancestors were from. And if you take a closer look, you can see that this line from the United Kingdom even covers certain portions of France, Belgium, and the Netherlands. So it's pretty interesting there. let's click this little button here where it says Trace Regions, and it's going to show you some real deep ancestry. I have some relatives that go back several hundred years that I believe were from the Sweden, Finland area, and that's right up here in the green, as you can see in the video. Europe West, right over here, different parts of Poland, the Ukraine, Romania, Lithuania, that area of the country, apparently I have 2%. And Europe East, right next to that, to the east, Germany, France, Switzerland, saying that I have less than 1%. And then again, that goes back many years, some of these readings. You can see a couple more here from Spain, the Iberian Peninsula, which is right up on the top part of Spain here. Many different explanations for this. A lot of the Iberian folks used to travel by sea up through and to Ireland. So that could be a connection from early settlers that left the Iberian Peninsula and sailed up to Ireland. And guess what? I have their DNA, some sort of DNA that's showing up in my results. Same thing for this last one here. It's Italy, Greece, right over here. Encompasses Italy, of course, Greece, and some other small countries here within the area. And that, of course, is less than 1% as well. West Asia, a trace region, right in here. Afghanistan, that sort of neck of the woods there, less than 1%. And then that may go back hundreds of years as well. I don't have any recent relatives that I know of, and by recent I'm talking in the last couple hundred years that I could trace back to this area here in West Asia. So this is a really encompassing look at your ethnicity estimate here. And I'm really impressed by the results with Ireland and Great Britain. In subsequent looking up my genealogy, I've found that yes, most of my relatives did indeed come from that area. So it's very interesting to see how correct this was right off of the bat, and it really wasn't difficult to do the whole test itself. Well, let's go back up to the main screen here for your DNA matches here in the center here. It's going to show you some relatives that you have. It says currently I have 105 fourth cousins or closer. So when you click on your viewing all DNA matches, that's going to bring you up with all kinds of very close cousins to maybe even close relatives, a brother or sister if they've also taken the test, right on out to fourth cousins and right on down the line. Now, fourth to sixth cousins could go back a couple hundred years. In fact, a fourth cousin would probably share your great, great, great grandparents. So it goes back many years. If you click on one of the cousins, you'll see all the different family surnames that they have listed on their family tree if they have it public. And it's always better to keep a public tree. You're trying to help other people out. In addition to your own research, you're always looking for fresh information, and you can just browse their family tree here and try to determine who was your common ancestor from way back when. And that's the fun about this. You can see this particular person had the similar ethnicity regions of Great Britain, Ireland, Europe East, and Europe West. So very interesting there. And again, 105 fourth cousins or closer. Now, I had my wife's DNA test done. Mine's been up for probably 6 to 8 months now. Hers was only about 2 to 3 months, and she's almost got 100 cousins that are fourth cousins or closer listed for her. And as your cousins get older, say fourth to sixth, then that starts to stretch whether or not that is in fact truthful. So your closer matches, of course, are going to show you your real matches. Right now on the far right here, you can see on the screen the DNA circles. And currently I am not in any DNA circles. And what that means is there's probably not too many people that have tested for DNA with Ancestry that they can put into a circle that'll show you some sort of family connection. A few months ago, I did have a circle up, but didn't really know any of the people. So for some reason, that circle disappeared after a couple of weeks. And I guess somewhere down the line, it was determined to be incorrect. So that's the great thing about this as well. It's always updating. The database is always being reran. And as more people take the test, they're going to come into your family DNA listing as well. So there's a lot of articles here you can read about DNA, how DNA circles are created, things like that. And, as time goes on, more people will be taking these tests, and hopefully you'll get some more matches. Another thing you can do is you can take your Ancestry DNA results and go over to other services. And real quick before I close out this video, we're going to go to a different website that you can take your results to. Okay, I've typed in gedmatch.com. And what that is here on the video here, it says tools for DNA and genealogy research. And what you have to do is make your own account here. It's free. There are some things that you can pay for, premium tools, they call them. But to start yourself off, you might just want to create your free account, and it's easy to do. And then you can go back to your Ancestry DNA page and download your results to your computer. I usually download it right to my desktop to make it easy to find. And then I'll go to GEDmatch, sign in, and you'll see where it says upload your DNA results from another service. And what you can do is upload your DNA results from Ancestry and then take a look at what GEDmatch does with them. They're very interesting results. And I might do another video in the near future, let you know more about this. It's another avenue you can take with your Ancestry DNA results. Well, hope you have great success with this and you decide to take the test. And thanks for listening to this video.